Hey, how you guys doing this evening? Actually, it's pretty late, about 10 o'clock again. It's the weekend, right? So let's be happy and thankful about that. Got a lot of stuff to go over. Gonna go over some Q posts. I'm gonna go over Trump bashing McCain. Also, he may have signaled to us again. Gonna talk about people being silenced, even, on Twitter, Facebook, and YouTube. So we're going to talk more about that. I'm going to talk about decoding of some Q posts, and that should be about it. So let's go ahead and get into it, right? So February 22nd, that was yesterday. We have post 804. This is a Trump tweet. What many people don't understand. Oops, I'm sorry. What many people don't understand or don't want to understand is that Wayne, Chris, and the folks who work so hard at the NRA are great people and great American patriots. They love our country and will do the right thing. Make America great again. Then right here we have someone who decoded this post. Basically, is Trump with 5 fingers on his card, and at the very end, which is visible as the number 5, and it says "I hear you." And then with the Trump, or with the Q post right here, it says "Signal 55 read," and 5 fingers, the 5th reminder on his card. "I hear you." Secure communications. Q. We fill in the blanks. He hears us. We insert something here and show we understand how this works. Whatever the board consensus is, it will be. Q. You are learning our communications. So, we're getting direct messages from the President of the United States. Okay, post 805. This is from an anonymous. Good to see you here again, Q. The confirmation feels great. You guys in POTUS are awesome. Thank you again for all of this and everything you do at Q, and all the great, amazing anons are doing. Gratitude. And then he responds back, did you count the spaces in the tweet and cross-reference against spaces left here to match the meaning? So you're probably thinking, what is he talking about? So did you count the spaces? So we can go into here. And I have that picture, but I just have to find it. That's all. But it's basically saying how these two things are correlating, that they're talking with each other, communicating towards us, which is incredible. Here we go. And this is it. Secure test. So after this signal 55 read, there was a space of 58 spaces, and in between the Donald Trump tweet, there were 40 spaces plus 18 spaces. Did you count the spaces in the tweet and cross-reference against spaces left here to match the meaning? Yeah, so we have 40 spaces and then 18 across to make 58, 58, and that's what he is referring to. Pretty nuts, right? That all this is going. This is incredible. So let's continue on. 806. Clowns revealed in China. Other 2010. In the kill box 187. Sold Intel. HRC. Hillary Rodham Clinton. Open source server. Missing emails. CrowdStrike. Granted access. Betrayed. Only the tip. This will be made public soon. Okay, without going too deep into this, I know there's a lot being said here. Missing emails. CrowdStrike. Soon. Listen, Q and the military and POTUS have teamed up with the NSA, and what makes that so significant is the NSA has every single thing on every single one of us, even the cabal, even the most Even the people that run this country, they have data on them. Anything they've ever texted, emailed, said on their phone, made a video of, anything. So you can count the emails that she tried to burn down in that guest house of hers, the Clintons' guest house that burned down. Anything that has to do with John Podesta, Tony Podesta, the Bushes, 9/11, pedophilia, human trafficking, anything. They have every single thing, all the dirt on everyone. So it's not just on the 99%. I know a lot of people's minds go straight to that. That is just the 99% that they're following. No. They have everybody's dirt. So all we have to do is be patient and await this. There's nowhere to hide. There's nowhere to escape to. They're toast. We have to understand that. Stay positive. So missing emails, there are no missing emails. There's no missing anything. They have everything through the NSA, a giant database. All they have to do is just get a FISA warrant and then go get it. Go get the information. It's incredible, you know? 807, the traders sold SAPs. So this is from an anonymous. So we need to figure out what an SAP is. What are SAPs? SAP basis is the system administration of SAP software applications. SAP software applications are enterprise applications used primarily by large businesses to manage data. These systems manage financial and asset data, cost accounting, and help manage operations, material, and plants. The trader sold SAP. So basically, he sold information into these big corporations for money. How do you break up something this big? What happens if low, mid, senior, non-corrupt patriots learn they were sold out? Well, if they learn they were sold out, then they're going to turn against them. They're going to turn against the cabal. What happens? We add on to our side, the alliance, into this army, who is waiting with open arms with a plan to reorganize under a signal entity with the direct OS by trusted patriots. We are. The military is. Who are trusted patriots who understand intel collection? Anons and the military. And us, the people researching, the people who are following along with this. So yeah, so how do you break up something this big? I mean, how deep does it run? I'll show you. At the top you have World Monarch, Crown Council of 13, World's Richest Most Powerful Families. That's what that means. Committee of 300, World's Richest Most Powerful Subfamilies. Rothschilds, Rockefellers, that sort of thing. Think tanks. Trilateral Commission, Council of Foreign Relations, the United Nations, Roundtable, Bilderberg Group, Club of Rome, Royal Institute of International Affairs. Then you break that down. World Financial Control, the International Monetary Fund, the World Bank, central banks, tax revenue, interest revenue, Bank of International Settlements, World Resource Control, ExxonMobil, BP, Total, IBM, DuPont, corporations, FISA, Toyota, Monsanto, World Population Control, religion, governments, the intelligence communities, military, police, court, prisons, and then you have media, Viacom, Disney, news corporations, GE, schools, and then population, workers, and then us. And this is just kind of like a, broad diagram of what it is. I mean, it goes so deep. We'd be here talking about it for hours and hours and days. But this is kind of the gist of it. So it runs deep, and it's going to take them time to break this down. We have to be patient. That's the key, right? So he says, how do you break up something this big? You've got to get inside and break it down from within. That's what I think. So it says right here, post 808. Oh, I'm sorry. It says, how do you break up something this big? Blah, blah, Q. All right. And then for those watching, those should scare you. This should scare you. It's the power you depend on to survive. Money is worthless without those in power serving you. White House, military, patriots, ready to play? Q. So, I mean, this is a war. It's an all-out war. For those watching, this should scare you. Yeah. I mean, it is, unnerving. It really is, but you have to just stay on task. You have to, and just push kindness and love towards one another. Look out for one another. Spread information. Spread Q posts. Red pill, red pill, red pill. Fight, fight, fight. It's the power you depend on to survive. The power? I mean, is he talking about something esoteric within us? Is he talking about electricity? Money is worthless without those in power serving you. Right. I mean, they've made up this currency. We've gotten so far away from our spirituality and so materialistic that we have moved backwards so far. Don't you see how advanced we should be, and we're just not, because they're holding us back. They've made us dumb down, and there is a lot of people waking up, but there is a lot of people that are still asleep, who focus only on materialistic things, who watch TV constantly, on their phone constantly, looking at, the most dumbed down thing you can imagine. So, White House, military, patriots, ready to play? Yeah, we're ready to play. We are ready. They want you divided. How can someone be so blind? Help them wake up. Estimated 20 million reached. Question everything. Keep talking. Stand up. Fight, fight, fight. How do they control children? What prevents a child revealing the truth? Okay, how do they control children? This is talking about what happened down, in Florida. How do they control children? Well, they're using MK Ultra. They're using MK Ultra through, I believe, through their phones, through their televisions, through their laptops. They're using this somehow through frequency. We are a frequency, and they know how to manipulate it. They can turn it on and turn it off. They just have to they just have to gradually get it to you. Notice it's just kids doing this stuff, going into these schools and shooting up these places. It's kids. And then you have, maniac Muslims going nuts. I know that's not PC, but I'm not PC, and you shouldn't be either. Free speech, right? So, question everything. And we have been, and when you start to question, then they shut you down. They silence you. 8:10, people kill people. You are watching a movie. They want you weak, slave, sheep, distraction. These shootings are a distraction. Did people die? I saw the Snapchat footage. What I saw could have been fake. It could have been. I don't know. I saw someone that was on the ground covered in blood, but I've seen movies where they're like that, and it's so believable. People kill people. They want you weak, slave, sheep, distraction. They want you scared. They want to take away your guns. They want to poison you through the air, food, and water. And then they have full control. That's the end game, is full control. That's what they want. So we can go into this real quick.
One person walked into a room when he was supposed to go this way, and he said he was going this way, and he walked in and he went this way, And everyone said, what happened? What was that all about? Boy, oh boy. Who was that? I don't know. I don't know. I don't know.
Let's sing McCain.
Controversial, so I won't use his name, okay?
Won't use his name.
What a...
Won't use his name. Doesn't that sound extremely familiar? So what we can do, go here, won't say his name. Won't take me about a second to find this because I had it. He's referring to McCain, which is in so many Q posts. We don't say his name. We don't say his name right here. That's referring to McCain. I thought I had another one where, I mean, it's just over and over. We don't say his name. And these are all, I'm just trying to show you the referencing of this, how incredible it is. LL is Loretta Lynch, HRC is Hillary Rodham Clinton, JC is James Comey, James Clapper, Chuck Schumer, and we don't say his name, which is John McCain. Yeah, and then you have Valerie Jarrett and Ron Rosenstein. So yeah, Eric Schmidt, that's what he's referring to, and that he's talking to us, isn't he? Pretty cool. Let's see, what else do I have here? Q research. So this is something else that I found pretty interesting. If we can zoom in, here we go. So it says Q. This is on 1/5/18. So it was a little while ago. Why is Hussein traveling the globe? So we have 9 figures, which is, you know, millions and millions of dollars, and it has an account number, the 2391. Where did the money come from? Why is Hussein traveling the world, the globe? So how is he doing this? Then we look down here. El Amir Medhat indictment, PDF. So this is April 10th, 2014. Had access to a checking account in the name of one of his sons, son number 1. And then it's the 2391 at a Bank of America branch in New Jersey. And pretty sure we have found our Hezbollah connection. So I wanted to show you that. And I have some stuff on that. This is this gentleman right here. And I'm just going to kind of just go through this pretty quick. Dr. Medhat El-Mir, MD, died on February 15, 2017. Barry has been globetrotting using his bank account ever since. Thought no one would figure it out. Busted. Barry, I believe he's talking about Obama. Pleads guilty, then revokes his plea. If the court accepts his bid to plead not guilty, El-Amir would face charges on all 8 counts, including hindering the administration of the IRS, 4 counts of tax evasion, and 3 counts of failing to file tax return. Just before sentencing, New Jersey doctor asked to revoke guilty plea. Newark, after federal prosecutors hit Dr. El-Amir with a host of charges relating to his alleged failure to pay more than $500,000 in taxes to the IRS. The New Jersey urgent care physician signed a plea agreement last year admitting to 2 of the charges. Apparently, whatever charges that were against him were dropped. He died a free man. We lost a great doctor when this man died. Letter. Yeah. We can look back up here. In his indictment, prosecutors alleged that El-Amir took millions of dollars of revenue from the emergency care centers to check cashing stores and then distributed much of the money to a dozen bank accounts he controlled. He said he used the funds to pay college tuition for his children, to make mortgage payments on the Saddle River house, and for the personal purposes. The indictment also says El-Amir transferred the house in 2005 to his sister for $2.5 million to keep the property out of reach of the IRS. In each of the years in question, from 2007 through 2010, El-Amir's income never went below $500,000, the indictment said. According to a record of the plea deal, El-Amir admitted to the allegations laid out in the indictment, but blamed his accountant for mistakes on his income tax filings. Yeah. Sure. So why is Hussein traveling the globe? Tons of money. account number 39670, account number 2391. Where did the money come from? So yeah, pretty interesting stuff, no? And then right here, so this is just a Q talking on, this is February 23rd. I'll zoom in for you. Why school shootings? What is more precious than our children? Emotional pull, distraction, event. I mean, he's telling us that this is a distraction, that this is manipulated. Gun grab event. Democrat security. Why would locals go along with such a sick, organized event? They must control local police, school county officials, etc. to work. Why? Money, money, money. Federal aid and donations. These people are sick. Sandy Hook shooting 2 years later, 2014 story. Follow the money. It's always about the money. Man, this is just so crazy. I mean, he's basically telling us that, was Sandy Hook even real? Is any of this even real? Question everything. You're watching a movie? I mean, come on. This stuff's getting nuts, man. So we got that. Who trusted? Yep. We did that one. Just going over just final thoughts. We did that. Yeah. Why school shootings? What is more precious than our children? Emotional pull. I mean, we should just hang them all. Personally. Oh, and do you believe in coincidences? And this is, I believe, the sheriff that was down there. Sheriff Israel. I can't think of his first name. And then pictures with Hillary Clinton. Do you believe in coincidences? There are no coincidences, as he's told us many a time. So got that, did that one, and rounding it up, we don't say his name, returning to prime time. So we'll do this one more time. We don't say his name, returning to prime time. This was on February 11th. Mccain right here, and these are some ISIS leaders. So he's back. Trump's bringing him up in the CPAC speech. We're just waiting. I can't wait for when the S hits the fan. Can you? Anyways, that's it for tonight. I appreciate all the subscriptions. I appreciate all the positive feedback. You are part of me and I am part of you. Okay? Treat everyone like you would want to be treated, and work for making everything good again, right? Make America great again, right? We'll talk to you guys later. I hope you have a great weekend. Hopefully I'll talk to you guys soon, maybe tomorrow or Sunday. So we'll talk to you later. All right, bye.